Hello, welcome. Welcome back to the basement. I found a box that I thought might be good to put things in. And of course there was things in it. There was. Now here, I have something that would be, I would say, a good wall hanger. I don't know if you've ever, hi Penny, if you've ever been to one of those Lumberjack things, but this here is a pair of things that people would use to climb telephone poles. And what they do is they strap them on to their legs and their feet with these straps. And then I'm not sure if you see, there's these big sharp things that would go in. And in lumberjack shows, you see them climbing up on things with these things. Now these, hi Penny, would be sort of good historical wall hanging material. I don't think anyone would use them now. The straps are certainly very tough. It's funny, before I put that down, I was looking for a box that was empty, and I like these ones. Look, here is a shoe stretcher. Very vintage. And what you do, they're spring-loaded. This says it's 8C. Anyway, they're spring-loaded, so I guess you stick them in the shoe, and then the spring springs them to stretch and keep the shape. Vintage, this one would be for the right foot, and of course, this one would be for the left foot. Another vintage interesting thing. And the rest of the box there, it's full of old radio tubes. So, yeah, not a good candidate. Hello, Penny, to put heavy things in. But I will work on this. Anyway, these I'm just going to set down here. Those might be interesting things that somebody who, yes, Penny, I know, would be interested in if they used to. Now here, there's an assortment of these sort of things. This would be a thing that you would put in if you were maybe building a fence and doing things. And I remember these things, they're called joist hangers, and they've got a whole lot of holes for nails, and then you could put a 2x4 in if you were going to be doing something. You could. You would. I'm running out of space, of course, here. I'm not sure if I won't. Oh. Actually, you know what? I think I will. I think I will, because Richard up in the north is on the water and has docks and things, and these kind of things might be helpful as he put things together. Some of the things here, oh my, there is a vintage trowel that has seen a lot of life and paint. It too can go in the box. Ooh. And here are a bunch of nails that would be used for eavesdropping things, etc. Now, I'm not going to sort through them at this moment. And one of the ways I know that at least some of them would be for eavesdropping things is they have these things that go with them, that go over them, and that's so that the eavesdrop doesn't collapse when you lean a ladder on it. Anyway, they may come in handy for things. I will sort through them. Some of them are a little rusty, but that's okay. And some of these, it looks like my dad might have made the tubes out of other things. I did a big roofing project at one point. I suspect this was part of it. Okay, what do we got here? Another can. Oh, more such of these. And, oh, there's an eye thing that you would screw in and then maybe have something hanging from here. Oh, there's a knife. And it looks like it's been used with some tar. And I don't know if there's anything else very... It looks like there's something different in here. But I'm not sure I can get it. Oh, okay. This thing is a thing that you would nail in to something, and then you would put a wire, probably like for cable television stuff, into to run it along the side of a fence or something. Interesting. Oh, sorry, I should go back. And there aren't many of them. There's like a couple. And of course they're in an apple juice can. My dad was good with making use of such things. Oh, there's a little putty knife. Interesting. What else? Aha, now here, this is like a U thing. And I might hold on to that. I'm doing stuff in the backyard, and sometimes there are things that might be handy. Basically, the idea is you would drill a couple of holes, attach the nuts with the thing, and then you could hang something from it, or put something through it, or anyway, I'll put that in the can there. Now, I think I'm going to have to start another box for stuff that would go with eavesdropping, because this is a bunch of stuff for that. Maybe I'll, because it's light stuff, maybe I'll put it in the box with the tubes. But you know what, before I cover everything up there, maybe I should get out a tube. Now, are these good? I don't know. What are they for? I don't know. They're in toilet paper rolls, which is a good way to protect them. And they do have stuff written on them. I should maybe find an old fellow, if there is old fellows around, who know about tubes. Because you see, way back when, look at that. And I don't know if it's, because it's all colored, if it's like bad. I don't know. It does have stuff. Oh, it's got tiny little notes here that my dad would have written, which I can't read without reading glasses. But there is a radio tube. And they're kind of like, well, maybe kind of a version of a very early semiconductor thing. Kind of like little light bulbs that had other things going on in that did specific things. What is this? Aha. A razor, a safety razor scraper for paint. Still in the packaging. From, looks like Ace Hardware. Here. Oh, okay. These are more of those fencing things. They can go in the box. I'm hoping they will help Richard. I will put, this is like an eave trough bracket thing. And I'll put that in here. I'll have to check and see if any of this would be helpful at home here. I just don't know. More eave troughy things. Another flat trowel thing. Another eave trough thing. This would be an end piece for the left because it has an L on it. Oh. Here's a lid from a tobacco tin. Tobacco tins, I mean, the idea of having tobacco and such was maybe not the greatest, but certainly they made great things to put things in tobacco tins. Mellow and ripe, says this, and it has a coat of arms on it. I will send that to Richard. He may be in need of it. Oh, and here's a knife. Why? I'm not sure. It's a knife. It's 10 cents. And here is something. I have a feeling. Oh yeah, it's a knife thing. It's a sharp thing. That's why it has a protective thing. It uses razor blades to scrape things away. I'm going to be very careful. Put the cover back on. And send it away. Oh, more eave trough stuff. This is the right end, more Trough stuff. Another little trowel. That's interesting. Oh, well, this I need to send to Richard because it has his name on it, and that there was a company named Richard that made lots of these things. It's kind of a putty knife, but it has two shapes on the sides. Unique and different. Here's a little putty knife thing. It can go. Here is a little steel brush, supposedly. Steel? Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Supposedly sold by Avon. That may come in handy. Is there anything else? Oh, yes, there's more. Oh, there's a big nail. I'll put that in the big nail thing. Aha, here is a string with nuts and big lock washer things. Lock washers are like a split washer, and when you put them on and tighten them, they actually, well, because they're squished together, they then kind of lock. I'll put them with the nails. Let's see what else. We're almost done with this one. This is all from the same box as before. Here's another big nail for eave trough things or hanging things. And that was a hose washer. And this too is another thing that would possibly be used for eave trough stuff, where you would maybe hammer it into something, or it could be hammered into something to hang stuff. I'm not sure. Anyway, and here's another piece of eave trough stuff. So, I have not made much progress on where I'm going to put things, but, oh, there's another nail. There it is. Into the rusty nail can. Alright, I'm at the same pretty much spot as I was before. I have to find another box for this stuff, and I have boxes somewhere. But I don't want a real big box. I don't. So I will continue to sort. So thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. Back in the basement. Back to the Rubbermaid container. Oh! Oh. Bye for now.